Hold on to your digital wallets, folks. What if I told you that you could buy an iPhone not with your regular credit card or some flashy payment app, but with a cryptocurrency you can mine using your phone? Sounds like something out of a crypto fan's dream, right? Well, guess what? A phone store in Vietnam is now accepting Pi coin for iPhone payments. Yes, Pi coin is the crypto that you can mine with just a tap of your finger. No mining rigs are required, and no giant electricity bills to stress over, just your phone and some patience. I'll explain what this means for Pi coin's future, crypto as a whole, and why you should pay attention. Stick around, because this could be the start of something big. What's up, crypto world? Welcome back to the channel, the only place where we make sense of this crazy, volatile, and often hilarious world of cryptocurrency. If you're new here, buckle up because you're about to get a crash course in how Pi coin, the cryptocurrency that's still figuring out how to get out of its "I'm still in beta" phase, is already being used to buy iPhones. Yeah, you heard that right. So, if you want to stay in the loop with all things crypto and never miss out on another wild, head-scratching crypto story, smash that subscribe button and let's dive into today's topic. Today, we're going to talk about a phone store in Hanoi, Vietnam that's doing something that, frankly, I didn't think I'd see this soon, accepting Pi coin for iPhones. So, is this the beginning of Pi coin's rise to the top, or are we looking at just another flash in the pan crypto experiment? You're about to find out. Before we get into the details, let me just say this: if this whole Pi coin for iPhones thing catches on, it could open up the floodgates for other businesses to start accepting cryptos in a way we haven't seen yet. But hold up, we've got to address the obvious: can Pi coin actually hold its value long term? And, more importantly, will Pi coin's newfound fame help the average Joe or Jane get more involved in crypto? I've got some thoughts on that, and you might want to hear them. But first, I'm going to break down why this store's bold move is actually more significant than it seems. Stick around till the end because this is one story you don't want to miss. Hold up, before I get carried away with all this Pi coin excitement, if you're vibing with the video so far, don't forget to hit the like button, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Because let me tell you, you're going to want to be in the loop on the next big crypto news, and we're just getting started. Seriously, if you like hearing about crypto news that's actually interesting, and not just the same tired Bitcoin price updates, smash that subscribe button. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever mined Pi coin or used it to buy something cool. I need to know if any of you guys are already living in the Pi coin future, because I'm genuinely curious. Alright, let's break this down. What's going on in Vietnam? A phone store in Hanoi, Vietnam's capital, has officially started accepting Pi coin as payment for iPhones. Yes, iPhones, the same Apple devices that cost more than a small car in some parts of the world. So, let's pause for a second and take that in. You can now walk into a store and buy a phone with a cryptocurrency you can mine with your phone. I mean, who saw that coming? Now, for the uninitiated, Pi coin is a cryptocurrency created by a team led by Dr. Nicholas Kokolas from Stanford University. Launched in 2019, Pi Network promised to make crypto mining accessible for everyone. No expensive rigs, no constant noise from mining machines that sound like a jet engine, no worrying about your electric bill skyrocketing. All you need is a smartphone and a little patience, and you're mining Pi coin. At first, it all sounded too good to be true, but the Pi network managed to attract millions of users who jumped on the Pioneer bandwagon. And now, here's the real kicker: people are buying things with Pi coin. Real-world things. Like iPhones. This is honestly the first time I've seen something like this happen with a relatively obscure cryptocurrency. And I gotta say, I'm both shocked and impressed. I mean, when you've been in the crypto world long enough, you get used to the volatility, the hype, and the occasional rug pull. So, seeing a coin like Pi get used to make a real-world purchase? That's a win in my book. The store in Hanoi is trying to tap into the growing crypto market in Vietnam. And let me tell you, if there's one thing that the crypto community does well, it's support projects that are genuinely aiming to make cryptocurrency more accessible to the masses. You can see the excitement in the customers who have used Pi coin to purchase their iPhones. One customer even went so far as to say, "This is a very exciting experience. I'm thrilled to be able to use Pi coin to buy a real product." I mean, for a lot of Pi miners, this is like watching their virtual coins finally do something useful instead of just sitting in an app somewhere. But here's the thing. This store in Vietnam isn't just experimenting with some niche crypto. Pi coin, despite all its growing pains, actually has a massive user base. It's an app-based currency, which makes it super easy for users to mine coins passively, without needing a PhD in computer science. That means PiCoin has the potential to onboard a huge number of people into the world of crypto. So, this isn't just some stunt. This is a business recognizing a potentially massive shift in how we view money. Now, let's talk about the real potential of this. If PiCoin starts gaining traction like this, if more businesses adopt it, then, hey, maybe we're looking at the next step in crypto adoption. I mean, the Bitcoin price volatility is something I've always joked about, and who hasn't seen some wild crypto swings that made you think, oh, there goes my retirement fund. But PiCoin? It's still fresh, it's still in its early stages, and it's a lot less dramatic than the more established coins, which is kind of refreshing. If more businesses get on board, PiCoin could, in theory, stabilize and start acting more like a real currency. I mean, I'm all for anything that makes crypto less weird and more practical. The more use cases there are, the stronger PiCoin could become. But, and this is where it gets fun, there are still some hurdles to clear. First up, government regulation. As cool as this store in Vietnam is for accepting PiCoin, governments around the world are still trying to figure out how to handle crypto payments. Some countries are all for it, some are hesitant, and others are downright hostile. Until we get clear global regulations on crypto, things will stay a bit rocky. But hey, if PiCoin can keep gaining traction, maybe we'll see more governments ease up on their stance. And then, of course, there's the issue of public awareness. Not everyone knows how to mine PiCoin, and not everyone gets why they'd want to use it instead of traditional payment methods. I get it, crypto still feels like a weird foreign language to some folks. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? PiCoin makes the whole process simple. You don't need to be a tech genius to get involved. If it can get over that hurdle and educate the masses, then we might actually see a shift in how people think about their money. Okay, we've gone deep into PiCoin and what this move by the Vietnamese store could mean. But before you go, if you enjoyed this ride, give that like button a little tap, and subscribe to Crypto World so you can keep up with all the latest news from the crypto space. And seriously, do you think PiCoin is the future of payments? Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. I want to hear what you think. And that's a wrap, folks. A big shout out to the Vietnamese phone store for showing us that PiCoin might just have a future beyond the app. Who knows, maybe one day you'll be buying your next phone or car with crypto. Until then, keep mining, keep learning, and stay ahead of the curve in this wild world of digital currency. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out some of our other videos. Whether you're into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or maybe even those coins that sound like they came from a sci-fi movie, we've got you covered. Catch you next time on Crypto World, where we keep the crypto talk real, and the laughs even realer.